Shit. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen that. So, yeah. But yeah, man, y'all welcome to the stream. If y'all new, make sure to hit that sub button, man. We on the road to 200. Let's get it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle.
Oh my god. Someone else fucking wrote this game late. I don't never fail. What's good, Drew? Veer machine is that, you know, that near and far formation on the West Coast playbook. Well, that's what I call it. But I know it sounds crazy, but I mean, that's what I call it. Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a fair catch signaled for and taken 6.
I'm gonna be here watching on me. That's all good, bro. But I thought this is social distancing. I'm like, bro, I'm tripping.
We're in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
There we go, that's the way to hit. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Touchdown, defense. Check 9.
Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 71 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. The first carry for C.J. Procise. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I don't think you got it, son. Kill.
On first down, Procise. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Wilson, flush to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a gain of 34.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Wilson turns and gives to Procise.
Give me, boy.
Quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome, because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
On first and 10, here's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Zay Jones. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Wilson going to hand it to Pro-Size. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Number 25-yard line.
Check the out, check the out, check the out.
Well enough, well enough.
Mike 55. Stop.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson flushed out right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 8 yards on
Bet
the
I'm gonna check it out after the stream.
options on 2nd and
If I got
short.
time, if I don't fall asleep or whatever.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute.
Oh, let's go.
He will score.
Good shit, boy.
Seattle. Marshawn Lynch with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will... Set this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Wilson. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Rashad Penny, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Super team, 36 power. Here we go,
On 3rd down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. This is pro size on the carry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Now Wilson, flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Right there, 55.
On second down now, it's Lynch. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Set. 19. Check. That's it. Hot.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
Here's Procise. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. On the run, it's Penny. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Throwing is Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Myers able to knock it through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 63 yards. Well, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive...
Can you send me 75? I did. Huh?
Interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Throwing again. Carr going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, 74 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have...
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Here's Carr to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Carr now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Again, it's Carr. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
P.J. Hall there to make the tackle. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks him, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll run with precise. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 55 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
General West, hey, 734. Shoot! Hey, switch gears. Switch.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Good,
yeah,
Mike.
This is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play.
Hey, tell them I want to play him.
That one and head to the locker room.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Wilson wants to throw it.
Shit.
It's caught. Lockett. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
He's going to air one out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the...
Damn, full 31. Choo. No interceptions. Get it. 12 for 15, 431. Hey yo, Felicia, man, thank you for the sub, bro. Yeah. Appreciate it. 431. Ain't bad. I don't know if you're gonna play me, but I'm gonna try to see.
They got Madden on Nintendo. Imagine, right? On a Nintendo Switch ever again in your life. Jay Skywalker is back. You can be back in the streams, Jay Skywalker. Just don't ask me if I'm streaming on a Nintendo Switch ever again in your life. I got no stick. Hey, who got stick in the chat? I need lab sessions. I'm about to throw the ball though. Why are we trying to run the ball so much, dog? Like, I need to throw the ball. I think it's Madden 20 got me throwing the ball too much. You been ducking? Hell no, I ain't been ducking. What is he doing? Like, this swim. Alright, we finna dot up. Come on, man. Hand it to the crib. Come on, Debo. That's Debo right there. Big stick. Come on, son. They got Madden on Nintendo. Imagine, right? Imagine. That's what I was trying to say. Whoa, Drake. Nah, I know what you're saying. I ain't childish, bro. On the screen. He didn't actually be playing on the Nintendo Switch. He said, play me on the Switch. I was sure. Well, still, though, like, that's disrespectful. Like, who got Madden on the Nintendo Switch in 2020? Like, that's crazy. Like, a Nintendo Switch costs more than a PS4. So you just get a Nintendo Switch before you get a PS4? That shit just blows my mind. Like, nigga said a Nintendo Switch. That shit's fucked up. Nigga said a Nintendo Switch. I'm not tripping, dog. Man, the Nintendo is like COD on the Wii. Hey, COD on the Wii. Nah, Mad. Hey. Any of y'all play? Hey, what y'all think about 2K21 and Madden? Sorry. You know, much.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Two runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson.
Oh,
double team,
shit.
it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Oh, he running that shit too. Yeah. He must got West Coast playbook too.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
I got this.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One, Omaha. Hey, gun.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
11. Check 50. I got this. Check it, Humphrey. Switch.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Gun.
They run forward.
Ooh, boy, I had him, bro. I had them.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
11. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. Check 25. 12, fellas, here we go. 65. Hey, Alpha. 1, Omaha. I got this. I got it.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Set him back 5.
I would think he is, or though in the place I'm just talking around the stretch. He's in man coverage, so one of these routes are going to be wide open. They all got kid on the circle.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 31, Wilson, rush coming, and he's taken down. Deep forward, in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Hey, alert! I got this. Watch the seat.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Goodwin able to haul it in. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
11. Check 13. Hatchet. 11.
From the 22, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
White. Hey, gun. I got this. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, gun. Check Mike, 54.
They'll try to run with Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida taking it in. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their Seahawks offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
From the 29, Wilson.
Shit.
Forced out to his left. This complete to Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dee Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 33. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
This will be taken short. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
13. Hey, Echo. On your team. On 2.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Hey, gun.
On first down, here's Breida. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Clock. 54. Record. Clock. 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Go. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here we go. 180. 12. I got this. Left 3.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go. 180. 21. Check 52. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, gun. Watch the twins.
They run with Breida. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
57, Mike 57. Topper. Kill. Nick. I got this. Kill. Slam. Watch the shit.
They run again with Breida. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
21. Check safety. Watch the eye.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Hey, gun. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Watch the run. They're running it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert? Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the lead stretches 16-3 now. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes. D Ford getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Third and long, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
Might as well.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Now movement already. So a flag down here on our very first play. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Penny. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
James, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hey, make sure you hit the sub button for me, man.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass
let's go.
option. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. On the handoff, this is Procise. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it.
Oh, God. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown. Will Dissly there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And down he'll go at the 25.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll lay out and pull it in.
Ball right there. I was right there.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
When you're a player of his
Bro, if I'd have been more further up, I would have picked
circle the
it. I
games
promise
on
you.
your team's calendar.
I promise you I was picking it.
Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why
Oh,
it goes.
shit.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up.
Tell you, man, if y'all are new to the stream, make sure you hit that sub button. We're on the road to 200.
It gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield hands it over to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
180. Hey, on 133. Hey, orbit. 50 seconds, right? All day, baby, all day.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
What's that? Check. Hey, exit. Hey, check flag 33. Check flag 33. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. He finds Taylor, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 17 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not. As he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Wilson eluding the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 43 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Penny. And an alley to run. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, 30 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Browns drive about to get started, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened.
Odell Beckham Jr. past the 20 and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Why did I fucking do that? I don't know.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Knock up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On first down, Procise. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first first down. Again, they go precise. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Wilson looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Man, get out of here, bro. Well, it's kind of my fault because I threw it late. Like, I didn't notice it until, like, I was about to get sacked.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the
this time, buddy.
They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep.
Go, Nick.
Covered beautifully.
Let's go.
Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 76 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Seibert on for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson,
motherfucker, boy, you lucky.
He goes down. Joe Schobert. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Chat, man, if y'all are new to the stream, make sure you hit that sub button.
Looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. He's going to fire
Thank you.
deep over the middle.
Thank you.
Inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 66 yards. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers.
I don't know why, but I feel so comfortable with this scheme for some reason. Like, I ran this scheme before, but like I had stopped running it for a while.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
It's caught by OBJ. And he is tackled
doing that
inside
RPO.
the 40, not quite to the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Yep.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good.
All right, we're going. We're going. Touchdown.
Takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Procise, 73 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that.
Yeah, man. If y'all are new to the stream, make sure you hit that sub button, man. We're on the road to 200.
And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Oh, man.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
Here's Mayfield.
Give me that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
I like how just lack on it, though.
Finally get him down.
Good thing I ain't accepting. Fucking dumbass game, bro. The fuck? Bro, I swear to God, that shit gave me a loss, but I'm gonna be pissed. Hold up, time out. Bro, if that shit give me a loss, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Ball. I would have ended the stream if they would have given me a loss. I was about to say, bro. If the ball would have given me a loss, I would have quit playing Madden. Cause it never did that. It just like exited. It just quit out of the game. Like, and then they see connection period lost. He never paused the game. I'm not just like fucking. I don't know. Oh no!
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
There you fucking go. Bro, I hear when it does that shit, like when you know it's gonna say the connection gonna be lost. Cause like when it take about a few minutes, that means that's what's gonna happen. Now look at this fucking shit. This is game out. Ooh. Bro, I don't care, bro. I'm still on a 1-game winning streak, so I don't care. I do not care. This fucking game aggravating, bro.
Fuck that, man. Like, I can't fucking prank.
Hmm.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first down, Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Za'Darius Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
26 months. Oh, you got it.
Now Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. Here's Procise. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That was a nice run, a nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Wilson.
Throw the fucking ball. Damn.
Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now here's Michael Dixon as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Well, he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up...
I'm going to catch up for tomorrow.